As Nova Scotia's capital, Halifax has been the front door for many Scots into the province, and some now call it home. So obviously there were a lot of well-known Scots who came through here, but what about ordinary Scots? I'd quite like to know just how many came from Scotland to Nova Scotia and what kind of community they built.
David Farrell is a presenter with STV and he joins me now. Welcome to Nova Scotia.
Thank you very much.
Tell me this, how familiar is the typical Scot today with Nova Scotia?
Probably not very, and I fall into
really,
that
because
category.
we know a lot about Scotland. Yeah.
So that's my mission here. I'm here for 6 days to try and explore those connections.
What do you want your viewers back in Glasgow to learn about this place?
I think we want to go back and we want people in Glasgow and in central Scotland to realise how influential Scotland has been to other parts of the world and why, you know, one guy back in the 1700s decided, I want to go here and settle and establish a new Scotland.
My name is David Pate. I'm the executive producer of CBC News here in Nova Scotia, and I've lived here in Halifax since 1989. I was born in Glasgow, and Glasgow is still, you know, it's still my heart, but Halifax is my home. I suspect the Nova Scotians are probably more aware of it than Scottish people are. I know from my own family coming and toing and froing from Glasgow and coming to visit us that they know very, very little about Nova Scotia. People here obviously do. They know about Scotland, they know about the music, they know about the language, and you'll find a lot of people, particularly if they've got Scottish names, they'll know that their father came over here. That's a big deal. You look in the phone book, you see the number of McDonald's. I remember when my daughter graduated from university here, and you know, our name begins with P. You got to go through all the Macs before you get to the P's. There are a lot of Macs.
My name is Monica MacDonald. I'm the Manager of Research here at the Canadian Museum of Immigration at Pier 21 in Halifax, Nova Scotia. We have a lot of people here living in Nova Scotia who are descendants of Scottish immigrants, myself included. My ancestors came over with the Glenaladale settlers. I think there's been a real boom in genealogical research over the past number of years, and I think it's growing all the time, and I think there'll be a lot of people who will be interested in finding out more about their Scottish heritage. My last papers were checked, and Orwell, who could wait no longer, came leaping over the barriers to sweep me up in the most wonderful hug there ever was. My hat flew off, I dropped my purse, I didn't care, I was finally exactly where I wanted to be.
What an emotional story. It's only a paragraph, but I'm right there with Myra, who wrote this letter to you. She was a Scottish war bride?
That's right. There were a number of Scottish war brides, and then also in the post-war period there were a lot of people coming over just to work. There was a post-war boom here in Canada. They found a new life, they found some adventure, and like Myra, they came over for love.
So Monica, this case has come all the way from Glasgow?
That's right. It belonged to a young woman by the name of Jessica Ann Purvis. You can see her initials on the side there. So they arrived at Pier 21. Her young son was presented with a banana. Now, he had never seen a banana before, and he got quite a fright because for some reason he thought it was a spider.
Now, when the Scots first came to Nova Scotia, was it here at Pier 21 in Halifax that they would have come through?
No, Scots came to Nova Scotia quite a bit before that. The big wave of Scottish immigrants came in 1773 when the Hector arrived from Scotland to Pictou, Nova Scotia, and they really built that area around Pictou so that it became known as the birthplace of New Scotland.